Oh, I bet you guys are so excited to see the stream title, huh? I bet you're so stoked. Oh boy, welcome in, guys. We got some exciting stuff planned today. Something you've never before seen on this channel. Also, congrats on being first, Samir. Warlock second, Samuel number 3. Welcome in, guys. You low-key hate poker. It's terrible gambling. Love the poker game. Psylocke's face. Yeah, the the thumbnail I thought was fitting for the mode. Yeah. Hey, 6 to 10% again. Nice. Also, if you're wondering, I don't think it'll show me the total, huh? Or wait, hold on. Where would it be? Would it be in other? Where's the currency, like the retroactive currency? Where does that sit? I don't see it anywhere. Does it just kind of exist in the ether, or is there anywhere I can look? Anyway, I got around like 27,000 of whatever that stuff or wherever it is. But yeah, you guys, you should know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, pretty fair amount, I would say. Oh, it's at the bottom? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, so it is. Yeah, 27,465. Thank you. I have the biggest problem in this game where I'll be looking for things and they'll be right in front of my face. It's actually a real life problem too. It's not just, you know, MCOC. You got 18K. Hopefully you pull Spiral. I wish you the best, man. That's a little bit of a bummer. That almost gives me 2 pulls. It's just shy. You got 6K? RIP, Warlock. Gonna have to start grinding the game again, man. Help that guy a couple times. All right, I need to do solo raid and stuff, and then we'll hop into poker for a bit, and then we'll see where the wind takes us from there. You've got 25,500. Very nice, man. Oh, thank you, hon. Oh, okay. My wife just brought me a scrumptious morsel, chat. If you don't pull Spiral, you're going to be pissed. Well, prepare to be pissed. Samir, it's your curse to never pull the champions you want, just as it is mine. All right? We seem to share the same curse. Unless it's our alt accounts. And then, of course, we just get them instantly. Because that is our life. You just want count? Samuel, your day will come, man. Although you're very closely getting to the point where Samir and I are, where we're just cursed to never get that champion. I think you're still like, your hunt for Nefaria is still okay, but give it a couple more months and I think you might be in the same boat. Evil cow be gone. Dude, I love using Rintra for the solo raids. Unless, oh no, unless we get Sunspot champion, then he doesn't do so hot. He's not really built for that. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, but they released the little teaser, like, trailer video to advertise their live stream on Friday. And you get to see a sneak peek of the new champions for next month. I definitely recommend going to give that a watch. If you're wondering who it is, it's Madeline Pryor and Pixie. You don't see anything of Pixie other than the special 3. Madeline Pryor, you see a little bit of a fight against Serpent, and I think the victory screen animation as well, which looks pretty cool. Madeline Pryor looks crazy. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, man. I wonder if her kit will be like loosely based off of Jean Grey, like in any way, since they're clones. Or she's a clone, I guess. Jean Grey's not a clone. You know what I mean. Her design looks really cool, yeah. Especially with the scythe. I do think they nailed the aesthetics of that champion. But they always do. The art team is fantastic. Probably like the most well put together unit at Kabam, to be honest. I mean, it's a quote that the art team never misses for a reason. Let me get to a special 2, you coward. Oh, you're so dead. Bang. Did that just say 13 million? It did, yeah. Rintra can hit hard. He can get it done in one special too if you can get like 40 ruptures, but I was just going for like 20 or so. I mean, that's any of these kinds of games, you know? You win some, you lose some. It's very feast or famine. Speaking of feast, chat, let's see if this... Oh, does this have like apple in it? What the crap? Whoa. Hmm. Dude, it's like a cinnamon bun and there's apple filling inside. That's awesome. Dude, there's some cream in there too. What the crap? That is incredibly tasty. I'm going to auto fight the daily while I do that or eat that because I'm not letting that get cold. I'm sorry. You guys are just going to have to watch me eat a tasty snack. But you know what? That's only fair. As much as we talk about food and you guys make me hungry on stream, this is kind of like my only way to get back at you. I'm a quick eater. Hey, there's some pretty good champions there, Warlock. The only one I really don't like is probably Cassie Lang. Cassie Lang to me is too reliant on AI. I think her potential is insane. Like if it's the AI is cooperating. All right, I'm back. What's up, Spidey? And Charles, welcome in, man. And Cade over on Twitch. What's up, man? Also, I don't know 100%, but I would assume on Friday we'll have drops again since Kabam has a live stream. If you aren't a mod on YouTube, but in the Discord, you aren't a true mod. Dude, actually, wait, are any of you guys mods in the Discord? I don't think you are. I don't think there's anybody who has the trifecta going for them. I could be wrong. I'll be back. Man, why does Kabam have to put champions that are just stall out champions as defenders in a quest that we auto fight? Oh, that's true. That's true, Warlock. Don't let me forget that. A big deal. Pretty much every viewer on this. I need to set that, like, the Discord has been on my list of to do things for a while. I just haven't really gotten the ambition for it. But no, that is the role that will be available to everybody at some point. But for now, I've just been automatic or manually assigning it to people. Yo, what up, Authentic Square? How are you, man? Man, Swiss, too. Everyone's rolling in. You guys really like to roll in like 10 to 15 minutes late. I love it. Just like me. I've cultivated the perfect chat. All right, you guys that are late getting here, if you could go ahead and drop a like in the stream. Those of you that were here already as well, just to help the video do well in the algo. You know. Oh, the Dolphins might not even win a game. I think, let me take that back. I think they'll win maybe 1 or 2. Because, like, there is this weird effect in the NFL where people have been, like, held down for so long by a coach or a GM or a quarterback or however, that once that person is actually gone, it's kind of like the burden gets lifted. Everyone can kind of rally behind the new guy. And usually, like, you can eke out a couple games that way, just based on, like, hype, you know? I think the Dolphins are in a good spot to get some hype wins. Not, like, legit contender wins, though. They got Quinn Ewers. They're good. Quinn looked okay when he played, but I don't think he's a franchise guy, at least not right now, from what I've seen. He could become that guy with the right coach, but we'll have to see. Everyone can beat the Jets, though, Warlock. The Jets are awful. I did get my super duper resources. I got about like 27,000, Charles. I'm late everywhere else because I'm on time for a stream. Well, I thank you for your sacrifice, Samir. All right, now that we have that out of the way, we get to play the real best game mode in MCOC. And I need more tier 4 alpha. They should increase the amount of tier 4 alpha you get from the daily super, or just like give us a new progression title and then do it that way. I require progression, chat. Give me a new progression title, please. Got around 28k. Nice. Yeah, we're in the same ballpark then. I gotta give you the channel? No way. As absurd as that is, I can't risk it. Can't risk it. I'm not saying you couldn't take good care of it, but we'll never leave ownership. Can't believe I'm putting poker over the alt account. Dude, the rewards for the first few milestones are really good. I'm not gonna be doing everything though, so do not worry. Maybe we'll tiptoe into some Battleground Swiss. I'm not sure. I think I would probably swap over to the alt account, if anything. I would hope so, Tim, but I honestly don't know, man. They haven't like leaked it or anything. Usually by now I feel like we would have heard something about a new progression title. Give me money? What money? I'd have to have money first to give it to you. Unfortunately, all my money goes to bills and the grocery store. I'm not sure. I mean, that's like the resource we got today was for the the box thing. So I don't know if that's what you're referring to or not. But yeah, the stuff we got today is what you use to get like the Danny Moonstar, Corvus Glaive, stuff like that. So from my understanding, but you guys read that extremely convoluted blog post with me, so it's anybody's guess. But if you do click on the resource we got today, it does tell you that it's used for that. And it will require 15,000 of those shard doohickeys. If we could just like keep getting 5 stacks, that would be sweet. Also, best of luck to any of you guys who are going for gold pool this week. I believe in you. You can do it. Believe and you will achieve. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of one of those things that I don't think we'll really quite understand it until it's been in the game for a while. Swiss, you just got one more to add to the Infinity Gauntlet, my man. You can do it. You can do it. We have this week. This is your last chance. I still can't believe it happened myself. That was nuts. We could grind this on the alt account. What's up, Walrus? Welcome in, man. I hope you're ready for this absolutely electric stream we have. Don't worry, we actually aren't going to be playing this the entire time. Just enough to get all the things. Ooh, that has Primordial Dust. Nice. And that gives us another 6-star relic. That's great. Metal faction tagged champions is what it wants me to use. Okay. Bruh. Samir, that's crazy. Texans are going 16-1. Maybe in a different universe, not ours though. You can clip that and make me look like an absolute clown if that does happen though. Hate there's a limit. Like once you hit all the milestones, it's like no more chances. Too bad. Yeah, in some regards. I mean, Gold Pool has always been just like a roulette wheel champion, you know? Just like pure luck. But if you could infinitely roll the dice, so to speak, then I think it gets a little bit less cool to get him. Although I do think they made him a little bit too easy to get this go around, but oh well. Yeah, I truly don't know what happened to CJ Stroud. It needs to be studied. I wonder if this entire time, if I had only gone for 5 wood, if I would have gotten it. During this entire event. What does Gold Pool do? Literally nothing. He's like the most basic, boiled down Deadpool. Or one of. It's basically regular Deadpool, except Gold Pool has like minor tweaks to his abilities. Not that make a huge difference. For a while, I thought it would be a cool idea to have like a quest you complete as Gold Pool, or every time you win a fight with Gold Pool, you just get gold. I think that would be cool. And you could like kind of farm gold with him. That way he's like worth chasing outside of being a trophy. Doesn't even have to be that much. You'll super chat a 500 spot if the Texans go 16-1. All right. I'll hold you to it, Walrus. I don't remember where the good milestones stop, but I know it's fairly early. I think we'll just go to 10. Milestone 10. I think that's honestly too much, but that'll, at the very least, that's going to give us some more things to gift to people in my alliance. Yeah, it would be really cool. But yeah, especially after the plat pool auto fight thing, like you're saying, Charles. Maybe it's different for plat pool because he's like a spending based champion. So they wanted to give him more utility, whereas Gold Pool is just luck of the draw. No, gold can go very quickly. Just as soon as it rolls in, it can roll back out the door for sure. I'm always trying to take opportunities to maximize my gold. Having different that would be cool. That's a good idea, Walrus. Well, I mean, we kind of have that with the variants, right? It's just not quite. Oh, good try. I mean, it's not tailored to certain Deadpool variants, but it's just Deadpool champions in general. Congrats on your 4-star Gold Pool, Warlock. Yeah, the gold struggle really hits really bad for new players. I think it still does. At least that's been my experience on the alt account. You can get it up quickly, like your gold supply, but it also still depletes just as fast, if not more. But when you're like end game player and you're just waiting for like rank 4s and stuff, those come so infrequently. It gives you plenty of time to stockpile. And then you don't really run into that problem as much. Hey, any version of Gold Pool is a flex, all right? Yeah, incursions is really good for gold. And they buffed it not too long ago. At least it seems that way. I don't know if they ever officially announced it, but you get tons of gold from incursions. This crossbones fight is taking forever, bro. As if I haven't fought crossbones for long enough. Wow, 99 hits. We couldn't even get to 100. That's so depressing. Oh, well. I still got that special 2 dex down, though. Becoming Paragon was the turning point for you? Yeah, for me, it was just hanging out at Valiant for so long. Because I still, like... Even last year, there were a couple times my gold dipped down really low. On the bright side, I have, like, an absurd supply of gold crystals. And at the time, I hadn't opened any arena crystals yet. So it technically wasn't a problem. But I still did run out. So true, Wolverine. So true. I wish Guillotine 2099 ramped a little faster. I understand why she is like kind of slower because her damage can get bonkers, but just for like the regular stuff, you know, stuff like that, I would like her to be a little quicker, have access to damage a little faster. Yeah, incursions is like only worth doing for gold, or if it's like a saga incursion. Oh, caveman's in here. Why do hockey rinks have curved corners? If they were 90 degrees, the ice would melt. That they would, man. That they would. They would melt very quickly at 90 degrees. Welcome in, caveman. That's a good one, man. That's really witty. Why could the bike not stand? It was too tired. Fantastic. Always a classic, Winford. Always a classic. Too tired, he says. That's like me every day, man. As soon as I roll out of bed in the morning. If you're cold, oh, variations. Heck yeah. If you're cold, just stand in the corner. It's 90 degrees. That's a pretty good one, actually. I should remember that. That's like that is a joke of all time, for sure. The next time my wife says she's cold, that is coming out. Unless she's in the chat right now, and then it'll absolutely steal my thunder. How has the great B-Dizzle been? Oh, been so great. Just grinding the stream and work. Eat, sleep, wake, work, eat, stream, sleep, repeat. If you guys wanted a peek into my personal life, there it is. Hey! All 5 Earth, let's go. On the last round, too. That always feels nice to get. I don't think she's rupture immune. We'll just go with that. Oh, cool. We don't take damage on this one. We'll just keep mediuming. Oh, she purifies? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no worries. I'll just charge up my torment charges. 25 sounds about right. Let's go with that one. W routine. Yeah, doctors say that's the healthiest routine for sure. It's so funny when they just can't hit you. I wish every match was like that. Okay, well, that's an awful starting hand. Now, I need to try and fit like gym time in there or something, but I think I get enough of a workout at work is what I'm telling myself. I think if there's something I could add to my routine, it would be that. I have no idea when I would fit that in, though. I just don't have time, man. My facial reaction to your joke. You guys are smart. You guys are funny, all right? Give me a good chortle once in a while. I love when I miss the attack, but I just keep comboing and then they just dash in. Yeah, quit at the rank up gem. I think we're close to it. We didn't get it though. Not yet. I think the third week will bring it home. We just barely got the awakening gem shards. Oh no, what happened, Samir? Oh no. Wait, what? There's no way you just pulled Kushala, right? Chuck Norris doesn't sleep, he waits. Chuck Norris jokes need to be brought back, dude. I remember those being so popular. You broke the curse? No way. It's not possible. It can't be real. I'm opening Discord right now. I better see a screenshot of it. I better see a screenshot of Kushala. There's no way. I don't see anything. The picture didn't happen. Oh no, Samir's typing. Yep, there it is. Dude, congrats, man. Here, let me show it on stream so everybody can bask in her glory. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm happy for you, man. Dude. Instant rank 4. That's awesome, man. Now, shoot, if you broke your curse, maybe it's time for me to break mine. I'm not very close to a basic, though. Also, welcome in, Nick. That's so cool, man. And in my stream, too. Those are facts. I mean, every fact we have is a Chuck Norris joke if you really boil it down. That's so cool, Samir. Yeah, you got the Jugs relic too, Nick? Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that might be in ham tomorrow. Who knows? Oh gosh. Dude, you guys got that. You got that pressure on me now. Now I feel like I have to pull through with Spider-Ham. Whatever it takes. We call it Red Bull. Buffalo sauce for eye drops. Dude, that's the kind of like hardcore gamer energy only Chuck Norris could do. I think one of my favorite Chuck Norris related things is in the movie Dodgeball, where they're taking a vote to see if average Joes can still compete. And then Chuck Norris just gives the big thumbs up. Speaking of big thumbs up, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to sell promo. But, you know, if you wanted to like the stream, you could. But no, and then at the end, in like the post-credits scene, it shows White on the couch, all just like fat. F you, Chuck Norris. Classic. Classic, classic. If you have not seen the movie Dodgeball, first of all, maybe move out of that rock you're living under. Second of all, watch that movie, okay? It's such a fantastic movie. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Also, odds are, it's so iconic, there's definitely people that have quoted it in your life. And trust me, you want to be in on the jokes, all right? So you need to watch it anyway. You're getting it framed on your wall. You're looking at the spinner and tapped it when you saw Kushala. It's gotten to the point you need to try Superstition. I mean, look, I was doing the same thing with Spider-Ham. I've kind of given up recently, but I did go through a stint for a while where I was clicking the mouse with different objects. Although I kind of feel like I ran out of objects to click the mouse with. It did come out 22 years ago, but it is a timeless movie. And you know what? Like, if you haven't seen it, maybe go write a sternly worded letter to your parents for not showing it to you. If you would fit into that age range. Because it does feel like slightly like abuse. When Chuck Norris went off to college, he told his father, "Dad, you're the man of the house now." Oh my gosh. 22 years ago. It's crazy how time flies, man. Like, there's things that you like that came out years and years ago that feel like they literally released last year. Like electricity. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that old. One to two gem? The store, maybe? I mean, the poker mode has a generic 1 to 2 in the alliance rewards. So I don't know if your alliance has reached those or not. But that could be an option. Oh, I haven't seen the Expendables. You're -2 and the movie came out. Good to know. Oh, no, I'm out of tokens. I think that's fine, though. I think we probably got the milestones that we were shooting for, maybe. I'm just hoping to open a 7-star because apparently everyone is flying outrageously high today. Okay, we got just barely. I know I did get a DM when I sent the screenshot of Goldpool in our alliance chat. And this one guy was like, "Please don't stop playing the game. I need the alliance milestones." And I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? We'll just have to wait and see. Dude, we're going to have an awakening gem, though. That's sweet. We'll go pop that open. I'm sure it'll be one we already have, though. See, why can't all the milestones be this good? These are fantastic. Everyone would play this. You just give the red envelopes alongside everything else. People would love it. If the game mode itself is going to be so boring, like, spice up these guys. So you're just playing it for the alliance milestones and then gold pool. So it's kind of like, eh. Yeah, look, we're kind of close. This is where your generic would be, Samir. Outside of that, I mean, spring cleaning will be around the corner. You'll have a good opportunity to get, I would hope, a lot of rank up materials there. Holy crap, caveman. KFC, huh? Do you know all the secret herbs and spices? You bought 7-star shards with radiance for that crystal and you paid out. It did pay off, yep. Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite is the GOAT, bro. I love that movie. 30 points and you're all of them. Honestly, I really don't blame people. Like, first of all, another great example, I think, of why alliances should be 15 people max. But also, like, can you blame people for not playing it? I mean, I wouldn't. If I were the leader, I wouldn't even, like... It's so boring. I would maybe expect, like, a handful of points. Nothing past that, though. Ah, man. No gold pool dupe, chat. We tried our best. Yeah, I have 1,679 gold crystals. I think I'm good if I ever need it. Let's open this guy. Open this guy. And then let's go open these guys. We'll just spin these out just for fun. Secret herbs are never rotate any food, never track how long any food has been sitting out, never throw away any food, and don't question if something smells funny. I think you could apply that same secret sauce to just about every fast food place, man. That is one of the things I hard set the rule for myself early in life. I will not work anywhere fast food. I already know some nasty stuff probably goes on behind the scenes, but dang it, I don't want it ruined for me, okay? And if I'm working at a place I frequently would eat, it's just gonna ruin everything. Also, you just kind of smell like that all the time. Wait, what, Tim? Really? I wonder what took so long on that. That's crazy. If only you didn't take up Prowler. If wishes were fishes, man. Hey, a 6-star storm. Not too bad. You worked at 4 to 5 food places and KFC was by far the worst. Dude, I feel like KFC, because you're frying chicken and stuff so much, like Greece is very conducive to just a disgusting workplace. I bet that's why. Because it splashes everywhere. And I mean, you're deep frying fries and stuff, so you still get that anywhere you go, but it's more of a focus for KFC being greasy and stuff. And then it just absorbs dust and dirt, and I bet it was a pain to clean. I bet it was just nauseating, maybe sometimes. That crystal is so useless. Prowler is better than Kushala. Nice. Don't ever talk to me again. All right, let's get this guy. Hoping for probably Mr. Sinister. I can't think of the other. I know there's, I think 1 or 2 other ones I don't have yet. McDonald's, really? That's surprising, Caveman. I think a lot of that varies by franchise, though, I would assume. Ghost Rider? I think, is that new? No way that's new. For real? I didn't have a 6-star Ghost Rider? I am shook. I thought that was one I had. Really? Well, freak yeah then, dude. That's actually awesome. That's good on Kindred. I would like to get this guy awakened, though. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. That's cool. And then we'll open our Awakening Gem Crystal, and then we'll finally pull Spider Ham, because apparently everyone is breaking their curse today, and yesterday, and just this week, so it'll be a good time for us. We're looking for, I don't know, from this. I'm going to be honest. And Mystic, huh? I just used a Mystic gem, I think, not too long ago. Who would that go on? Maybe Thor, Jane Foster. Could awaken Shathra. Man, I don't have a whole lot of options in the Mystic class. I might just blow it on like Tigra or Jane Foster. I'll have to think about that though. I don't want to discount these guys on the bottom row either. All right, guys. Wait, actually, hold on. Has the Mysterium, has the Trader's Outpost refreshed? It has. So we get a free 6-star. That's nice. And then let's take this guy. Start working towards a 6-star relic again. Because those are always nice to get more of. And then we'll just take 2 of that guy. Okay. Now, first we open the Exalted and then we'll go to the basic. Now, is the Exalted going to have anything in it? No. I have to remember to pop it, though, because Caveman said if I pop the Exalted, it will have a 7-star in it. And look, I have forgotten so many times, but dang it, look, I haven't even looked at chat, and I remember that I'm supposed to pop this. I'm supposed to pop this. Caveman, you should be proud of me. You didn't even have to remind me. Use it on Clairvoyant. Oh, wait, too soon? Dude, I wish. Go do Necropolis to rank up Kushala. Do it, Samir. Yeah, Mystic Gem would be hardcore for you right now, Samir. You like the thumbnail today? You would totally play blackjack with Betsy. It would lose a lot of money. That's, yeah, you know, it's pretty good. It was a little low effort compared to my last few days, which were masterpieces, but pop it, don't stall. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. 7-stars aren't real. They are not in this crystal. There are no such thing as 7-stars when it comes to the Exalted Crystal. Nothing. It's never gonna happen, chat. I waited too long. No. Don't. Nope. Next, you're gonna say the sun was in my eyes. Mercury was in retrograde. Nope. It didn't work, okay? Caveman liar confirmed. Oh my gosh. No, Caveman is just gonna start putting conditions on every time I don't get it if I pop it. Like, no. You had to do this first. Then pop it. And then once he finally gets it right, he'll declare victory. Duped your onslaught? Nice, stud. That's really good, dude. How did your opening go, by the way? Was it very fruitful? I've never done it right still. Okay, whatever. See, here's the thing though, like my odds of getting a 7-star are, I feel like, are going up. I can't strike out this many times in a row. The universe has to give me something eventually. Okay. Anyway, that's enough stalling for now. Okay. Chat, you know what to do, all right? Put your guesses down below. What do you think is going to be in this 7-star crystal right here? This one spinning in the corner. If you get it right, you get a personal high five that is crisp from myself, which allegedly my lawyers have informed me I cannot guarantee this, or it might open me up to a lawsuit, but allegedly increases your crystal luck. Okay. So get those guesses in, guys. See if you can get it right. I'll give you a few minutes to consult whatever you got to consult. The bones, the stars, the dice, whatever. No, Nick. No. It's 50-50. You either get it or you don't. Everybody knows this. The law of large numbers. The more you do something, eventually. Ultron? Dude, I wouldn't mind Ultron. My Ultron's unawakened, I think. Or wait, do I even have Ultron? No, I do. Red Skull, Black Widow. It's the pig. Dude, if it's Spider-Ham, that would be the craziest thing. That would be nuts, man. Oh my gosh, if we all broke our curses, then it would be Samuel's turn to get Nefaria, for sure. All right, guys, here we go. The time for guesses ends once this crystal explodes. Ham in Vietnamese. I have a friend who could actually pronounce that for me. I know like some Vietnamese like words he's taught me. It's a pretty cool language. Of course, the words I know are not worth repeating on stream. And it is Quicksilver, the speedy man himself. I don't think anyone guessed Quicksilver. That's a first time dupe though, and that I believe that is pretty good on that guy. Oh, okay, got you. All right. Well, you know, I'll take some super speed. I like Quicksilver, actually. I would like to use him more. I just have not really had a situation where I needed to. He is, or was, pretty good for Destroyer, but Deathless She-Hulk instead. So, terminal velocity increases. That's pretty good. Wither max stacks increased by 3. When 60 sacks or more of Whiplash expire at the same time, inflict a stun debuff. While the opponent is suffering from a personal stun, their combat power rate is reduced, and striking the opponent with light and medium attacks lock them in place and increase Quicksilver's speed. So that seems really strong for him. I think that's pretty beneficial, it looks like. Quicksilver, didn't see that coming. Neither did I. I like rotating characters like this. It just looks funny. Whoredom. I mean, I feel like at this point I have to keep on keeping on. I can't change it up now until we actually get what we're trying to get. I need to do my AQ fights, man. How many more lanes do I have? I have to do this one too. Frick. Also, you guys have kept asking me what my opinion on the new EQ format is. I think it's cool to have like the low pressure of like having a week to get it done, but the mode as a whole seems pretty empty to me. It just seems kind of eh. It is cool. It is cool having it last a week. I do like that because I really feel like the timetable of alliance-based quests and wars and stuff can never be long enough, you know? Again, because it's hard to, you know, fit the game into people's schedule. 30 people's schedules. Another reason I think alliances should be shrunk down to about 15. You could go lower, but I think 15 would be a good step. Maybe 10. Because it's just annoying to coordinate with schedules. And anyways, that's just like my small little side rant. Also, I don't think did I finish this arena yesterday? I did. Okay. We got about an hour left on stream. I think we might hop over into the alt account if we can. Let me see if that's going to be doable. We'll see what happens. Worst comes to worst, we just sit tight for a little bit. Hold on, sorry guys. Okay. We are back with Big Dill. Hey, horsepower, man. Ten is just one battle group. Yeah. Like I would prefer 10. I would just think if they were gonna make that change more, like 15 would be more feasible because you'd have to like sever ties of a lot of different alliances. You know what I mean? Okay, I think I got like all the milestones I wanted to get on my alt account. I just need to finish this run. Yeah, I mean, you could always reformat things for 15 people if they chose to go that route. Either way, I just think like the game would only benefit from smaller alliances personally. Less coordination, less like teeth pulling would have to happen. More variety in terms of alliances. You would break up some of the Giga alliances. And then like your individual performance would matter a lot more. I wonder if this gets me a 7-star on the alt. Maybe. I think it will, actually. Man, I could also potentially do... Gotta go use some Mysterium, huh? There you go. There you go. Couldn't have menued faster. Couldn't have popped it faster. There you go. Definitive proof, man. Definitive proof. There you go. There you have it, chat. Debunked. Caveman. Caveman debunked. You did it wrong. Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry, I was supposed to be looking towards the east when I did that and pat my belly while jumping on one leg. That's my bad. My bad. I should have known. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, I need to keep claiming these, right? Yeah. Well, at least, you know, you guys saw it now, okay? I'm glad I was able to have another shot on my alt account. Okay, Caveman has conceded. The game does just hate me, man. Caveman, thank you for having the honor to just declare to concede your point. Yeah, it is brutal, man. It's brutal out there. Who does that give me? No, that's not. I can't win them all. Literally, I can't win anything. All right, let me read your opening, stud. So you got Scream for the first time, which is pretty good. 2 more times, not so good. Medusa is pretty good. Venom, excellent. Hood, I've been chasing the Hood for a while. Duped Onslaught, that's good. Gentle is good because he's ascendable. Nightcrawler twice, and then Kushala Hulk. Honestly, that's pretty good. Like, I don't know how many of those champions you got for the first time, but if you had just like a brand new account, that is like really good pulls to have, I think. Yeah, Charles, I know. I like to hoard crystals because it's like a way of having an infinite inventory. You got Venom Pool, Gallon twice, and finally Dupe Nico. That's very solid. You have until there's a full moon exactly at 9 p.m. I know, Swiss. I need to make sure I open things during the full moon. Actually, wait, isn't there a blood moon? There's a blood moon like this week or next week, right? I swear I saw an article about a blood moon. Also, welcome in, Mohammed. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's go open up all the stuff we can on the alt account. I don't know which catalyst I want. We'll just take Cosmic. I don't know if we have anything on this main page. We could maybe get Gold Pool, but the odds are really slim. Yeah, nothing. I'm not grinding out the milestones for Gold Pool on the alt. Too much work, too little time. We do have the egg though, chat. We do have the egg. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me spin these out first. Dude, honestly, I'm willing to get like into the superstition for Spider-Ham. Like, maybe we should plan out my next like 7-star basic opening. Like, plan it around astrology and just like crazy hoodoo like that. 7-star North Star, huh? Dude, the alt is so juiced. What the crap, man? What the heck? Why does the alt have such ridiculous luck? Oh my gosh, dude. I'm down for that. Hey, North Star is fantastic. Excellent Coliseum champion. I'm actually pretty excited for that. Dang, man. You shall ruin the discussion of who your first rank 5 was gonna be. Dude, I'm so happy for you, Samir. I'm so happy for you, man. Been chasing Kushala for so long. You don't like seeing thousands of crystals? I usually open like crystals that have champions in them, and that's about it. Nice North Star pull. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm actually pretty hyped by that. And that's like basically free. I love getting 7 stars from Valiance. Okay. I think that's it. let's open this basic. You guys know the drill, of course. We haven't had a psychic in a hot second, all right? So you guys really tune into the universe and tell me in the chat down below which champion is in this crystal. If you're lurking, now would be a good time to unlurk. The opportunity for a crisp high five does not come around every day, so you want to take advantage of it when it's here. Top 5 day of your life? Dude, I bet it would be. And while you guys are consulting the stars to find out which champion is in this crystal, I'm gonna go find something to open the crystal with just for fun. Actually, wait, no, yes. Here was what we'll do. We're gonna open this crystal with my benchy. If you don't know what a benchy is, this is a test 3D print. If you own a 3D printer, I guarantee you know what this is. This is basically what everybody prints to test their 3D printer. It's just like a little boat. And the reason is because it has a lot of different like tricky things for 3D printers, and you can kind of figure out what you need to change on it and dial it in, right? So we're going to click it open with this guy. Hulk Winford with the $2 dono. Hey, thank you very much, man. With the Hulk guess. That does make you the current big deal. Thank you very much. Give yourself a crisp high five. Give yourself another one for the 2 smackarooskies. Thank you, man. Let me grant you the illustrious status of big deal real quick. Winford, Bradford, Rutherford, right? Isn't that what it is? Winford, Rutherford, 911, okay. Holy cow, that goes all the way across the screen. Good thing it scrolls now. Let me scooch that over there. Oh, I need to add the money arena. Okay, there we go. And then scooch that guy over there. All right. Hulk on the alt account would actually be pretty good. A Spider-Man. Dude, if it's Spider-Ham again, I'm going to go ballistic. Here we go. We'll give it like 5 seconds, and we'll click this puppy open with the boat. If it's Spider-Ham, I will open every crystal with the boat. Why? I just flipped. I flipped an invisible table. I want you guys to know that. This is bull crap, man. This is so stupid. I hate everything. What is wrong? Why? Why? Dude. Why? Why me? This message is for you, Kabam employee in my chat. Okay? Please stop. Please stop. This torture needs to end, okay? You've had your fun. You've had your laughs. Just let me pull the pig on my main account, please. Okay? Please. I appreciate you watching the stream, but I really do. But it has to end. It has to end. This is unbelievable, you guys. All right. Before I catch up on chat, I have some crisp high fives to issue. Okay. Charles, go ahead and give yourself a crisp high five, man. That is a perk that allegedly comes with increased crystal luck. May the odds be ever in your favor, my friend. Congratulations. Apparently, though, yes. The Banshee has the power. Okay? We have to open crystals with that from now on. Oh my gosh. The best part is you're now cursed to open every crystal with that thing. That is true, yeah. I shouldn't have said every crystal, but you know, it's fine. That does not include crystals that don't have champions. I mean that for 7 stars, just so you guys, point of clarification. The problem is I open crystals on an alt. You're right. I should just delete this bad boy, man. Alt is now the main. No way, man. First, I get North Star, which is like pretty nuts getting North Star from a Valiant, right? But then I have to go ahead and dupe my Spider Ham. Why? Why? Just why? Now he's hamming it up. I have half a mind to end the stream right now. The alt gets Clairvoyant. The alt gets Count Nefaria. The alt gets Spider-Woman, Deadpool X-Force, Spider-Ham twice. Like, come on, man. It got Wong recently. We got Guardian, Professor. This alt account is filthy. It is so good. We got Nico Hercules early on. Yondu, or like Human Torch. Sinister, Ironheart, Hulkling, Kitty Pryde, Photon, our CGR, Kate Bishop. Our 6 stars are unbelievable. We even have a Jean Grey and an Abs Man. Not that they're usually relevant now, but still. I am so upset. I'm so upset. I'm absolutely fuming. I just, look, I thought maybe it's stopping on Hyperion. I'm about to dupe my Hyperion. And then it rolls over to the pig. I literally could not believe myself. I just completely beside myself right now, man. I saw the small teaser trailer of Madeline Pryor. Yes, Abyss. I do like the design and the animations that we've seen. What a day. What a day indeed, Samir. What a day indeed. Mr. Knight as well, too. The only character my main is missing from the Titan. That's a good point, Nick. I don't have a gladiator yet, so I have that going for me. Also, Winfred, I love that when your name scrolls across, it takes the entire section in between the side of the screen and my face cam. You can see me going through the stages of grief. The first time I pulled Spider-Ham, I was like super thrilled, but also ticked off. Now I already have Spider-Ham, so I'm just tilted. And like, I'm just kind of, I'm like awestruck in a way too. Like, I don't have a lot of 7 stars on this account. I have a handful. That's it. So the fact that I get Spider Ham twice, while opening like twice as many crystals on my main account and getting him 0 is beyond me. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And like, I know we joked a lot about me getting Spider Ham multiple times on my alt before I get him on my main. I didn't think that would happen. I thought the odds were so small for that. But no. But no. But no. Apparently, this game just loves to torture me. I don't think it's a... Dude, it's a conspiracy. I'm telling you, man. I'm getting the tinfoil hat on, and we're going to dive deep into every one of your lives. One of you is a Kabam employee. I just can't prove it. One of you, you have to be. It's the only explanation, man. You guys are rigging it. They're ghosting my machine. There is something wrong. One of you works at Kabam and just can't tell me. Oh my gosh. We had the shock denial, bargaining with Kabam, depression. We're almost there. Oh, if the final step is acceptance, I'll never finish it. I can't accept that. This is stupid. This is so dumb. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, how does that happen twice? Oh my gosh, man. I just don't get it. How many crystals have I opened now on the main account without Spider-Man? At least 200. Like, more than that. It has to be. All right, you're gonna die, Jack-o'-lantern. You suck. Inner peace. Do what Master Shifu taught me. Inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. You know, I think that's awesome. Spider-Ham got duped. That really helps our alt account. Helps the prestige for the alt account. That means more EQ rewards, guys. That's big. That's big for us. It's huge, actually. So, you know what? Super hyped for it. Play some Steal the Brain Rot. Dude, I actually saw something about that on Twitter earlier, that there's apparently a Fortnite skin coming out that will be Italian Brain Rot. I think it's supposed to be Tung 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 Sahur. So, looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. Now your hoarding idea has been debunked since I got Spider-Man with just one crystal. Yeah, you know, it's all just luck of the draw. But like, look, at least maybe I just need to open crystals off stream so that the Kabam dev doesn't know. But then you guys wouldn't get to see my reaction, so I can't do that. I will never deprive you guys of the one Spider-Ham pull. Isn't most of Fortnite brain rot? Dude, it actually kind of feels like that, Samael. If you go into like the game catalog, so many of the like thumbnails for the creative modes are just like AI generated brain rot garbage. I miss the days when Fortnite was just Battle Royale. I seem angry yet saddened. Walrus, you'll never guess what happened on my alt account. Tung 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 Shakur. You know what? If you have to ask that question, don't research it, Nick. Just live your life in innocence. I guess I could. That's not a bad idea, Tim. do a recording of a crystal opening. That's not a bad idea. You know, I still have that $50 deal. That would be fun. Maybe I'd scoop that up on a weekend. Open like 15 basics and see what happens. So anyway, yeah, I got Spider-Ham twice. It's definitely worth going back in the stream to watch because it was fantastic. Yeah, it's all right, Walrus. We carry on. It's a big prestige bump for my account, so that's kind of cool. That's what I get for making an alt account. Listen, if there's anyone you can blame, it's Kabam for not giving us enough content to do, all right? Because that's what the alt was for in the first place. Partially. It was also I just wanted to re-experience the game I love again. But it was also just when there's like no content droughts. You miss the days when Fortnite didn't exist. I will say, like, as much good I think Fortnite has done for the gaming world, I think it's done probably a little more bad. Like, I think their free-to-play model with the battle pass being free-to-play, like, friendly and, like, self-sustaining is good. But ultimately, like, companies just took that and said, nope, we'll make you pay for the battle pass every time. You know, just, like, small stuff like that. And then I do think, like, early on, they were very, very player-friendly, but I think it started to go to their heads. They've been a lot more vicious with, like, pricing of things lately. And then a lot of other companies follow suit. Just been kind of a bummer. Okay. Well, dude, I'm so deflated now. I almost don't even want to play the game. Okay. I think I need to knock out at least a solo right here. I have the full. Yeah, I do. I don't have Mystic or Science guys for this, do I? Oh, I could use Spider-Ham. Fantastic. He's not very good for raids. I've used Spider-Ham before. Maybe I won't do solo raids. Well, Spider-Woman's okay. We'll use Spider-Woman. You've never made an alt, you know for a fact your first 7-star crystal will give you White Tiger. It probably will, Samael. You know what? Like, it's kind of been my experience. Even with people on the stream that have made alts, the same thing happens. You always get your chase champion. It's the weirdest thing. You've never played a match of Fortnite? You should try it. You should try it. Use ham anyway? I could. The match will go a long time though. Peak Fortnite was when you were 10 years old. When Fortnite ripped onto the scene, there was almost nothing like it. Playing BR with the boys, it's still like a great, enjoyable time, but I don't think it hits the same. You're pretty sure you've crossed 1,000 basics on your main without her? Yeah, that's how I feel about Spider-Ham. I open crystals like crazy. That's my favorite thing to do in the game. So whenever I had choices in the past, I mean, now I'm a little more favorable towards catalysts and stuff. A little bit, but I still like to open crystals when I have the chance. So I would usually almost always prioritize crystals. And I mean, since 7 stars are in the game, man. And then now you can get 7 stars even faster. But nope, nothing. When PUBG first launched, I never really played PUBG. The only battle royale experience I had was Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone. Apex I couldn't like super get into. I probably played the most of Warzone though. So I was like a big Call of Duty player. And I would be if the franchise wasn't awful. It really has like kneecapped itself in recent years. Which is a bit sad. And this is gonna take a long time. Not too bad, actually. That being said, I mean, I've ranted about it before, but I think, like, really it's just the entire AAA gaming genre. Kind of just took their audience for granted. Thought they could just milk them all day long for, like, outrageously priced skins. And I think they're finally starting to see a lot of pushback on that. The sad part is there's enough people that still spend that kind of cash. I don't know if it's enough to really bring about real change. Yeah, it's very hard to learn Call of Duty if you've never played it before. Especially if you're just unfamiliar with the genre altogether. Like, I remember the first time I played Call of Duty was at a buddy's house. We were having a late night because I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers yet. I wasn't old enough. And we were just playing a private match. And I just barely had thumbs, I swear. And so I would just camp with a rocket launcher in like a corner and wait for somebody to walk around. And, you know, everyone is screen cheating, so you just kind of know. But even still, like, they were just humiliating me because I was awful. And they were kind of ganging up on me. And that was like my origin story. After that, I really like took it upon myself to get ridiculous at Call of Duty. And I did. And then we'll just say they never beat me again. I got very competitive with it. And then addicted to it probably for years until I was just disillusioned with it a few years ago. And I haven't played it in a long while. The villain origin story is crazy. No, it is true. It feels like something out of a movie. Tomorrow you're doing a Necropolis run to get Kushal to rank 4. Heck yeah, Samir, I believe in you, man. Modern Warfare 37 will be amazing, trust. I know, right? Hopefully. But no, I was very good at Call of Duty. I actually considered like trying to go pro at times. That's how good I felt like I was. Then, yeah, hackers infiltrated the game and just a whole slew of mismanagement. OG Modern Warfare 2 on stream? Yeah, that would be fun. Going back and seeing the reaction makes me have laughing tears in your eyes. First reaction was more epic, but this latest one was also epic. Well, look, I mean, when it's happened before, you can't quite have the exact same reaction, you know? Because it was different. The first time was joy and dismay. This second time was mostly just dismay. You know? Oh, the Switch 2 is a total scam. Total cash grab, Nick. I was very disappointed in the Switch 2. Especially, like, Mario Kart World, and the launch titles didn't seem that great to me. You like DK Bonanza? I think Bonanza looked, at least to me, like one of the games I would get it for, but that's not enough for me to justify buying a console. You go beast mode in COD Mobile? Sheep, nice. I had that on my phone for a while because it's a gaming phone, so I have like triggers and stuff. And I did play the crap out of it for a while. And then I just kind of burnt out on it too. You nearly made it into the Fortnite World Cup? Dude, that's cool, Samir. You're good at video games. You're too young. That sucks. I think that's the case for a lot of professional gamers. They're too good too early. That's so crazy though, Samir. See, you're good. You're good at games, man. You should hop on and play Fortnite with me sometime. You, me, and Widow. Widow is nuts at Fortnite too. I don't remember if you were here for my Fortnite stream. That was a long time ago. But Widow was just ripping through teams, man. Like, to the point where I had to start questioning, like, are you even human? Dude, look, we could grind Coliseum, chat. Man, I don't even think I like tried on that void run. That's funny. Honestly, it would probably be worth it for the alt account. 6 days, and that's so much energy. Ain't no way. I'm just glad it wasn't Count. Dude, if it was Count Nefaria, that might have even been better. I wouldn't have been as mad. But the fact that it's the stupid pig, man. Oh, I wouldn't expect that, Samir. Honestly, I just play zero build too, because I'm kind of a chump. So we play Arc Raiders. Dude, I'm scared my PC wouldn't be able to handle Arc Raiders. Otherwise, I'd be tempted. So part of the struggle for me is like, I want to stream these kinds of games, but I don't know that I could stream and play those kinds of games, at least in a way that would be enjoyable for me, and then probably for you guys as well. Cosmic, huh? Hercules, and then we'll take Hyperion. Take Angela, I guess. Don't I have Odin? I do, yeah. I'll take Heimdall. Oh, I don't remember who the boss was. Oh, it's Jabari. Might actually want someone else for that. Oh, yeah, there's Caltrops. I could use Herc, maybe, but I'd rather not. Let's actually not bring... Well, I could use Angela. I could use Angela. Or I could use Claire. Hey, have a good night, Charles. Thanks for dropping by, man. Doing the 45 milestone might be worth it. I just don't think I have enough energy to do it. Mentally or in-game. That would be a huge grind. Well, I mean, I just got North Star. I could probably swing a decent amount of health bars on Crossbones. Although, would I at rank 1? My North Star on my main was rank 3. So I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. We don't really have much to do tomorrow, so maybe I would give it a go tomorrow. How many super duper shards? 27,000. So we got a pretty good amount. 27,450 something. Haven't seen Widow here in a while. Yeah, me neither. He dropped in one of those times where you guys like messaged him. And then he just kind of disappeared. But he's been pretty active in Discord, so he's probably just busy with life stuff. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think I would get that many. Like, I know I opened a lot of crystals and I opened a lot for Banquet and stuff like that, but I didn't feel like I was in a place where I'd get that many. Glad you got enough for a pull. I know, I'm a little bummed I'm like too short. Or like short of 2, I mean. And I was hoping he'd special attack me. Oh well. Man, Ant-Man and his like free willpower. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes I just want the game to end. And the glancing really bothers me. I'm just wondering when Ascension will actually go live. They seem, I mean, they'll probably announce it on Friday, I bet. Who knows? Maybe it'll launch on Friday and it'll be like, this is live now. And then the game will crash. I bet that's why they gave us the retroactive compensation so early. They didn't want to do it when Ascension dropped because they didn't want to crash the servers. Honestly, actually, I'd be willing to bet decent money on that. Because why else would they give us a currency we can't even use yet? Which, you know what? Good for them. They're thinking. It's live next update. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's live in March. So I guess that would be next week. Maybe they do it as like a little present, though. They're like, psych, we lied. I bet you Friday they're gonna say the word Ascension so many times. You guys are gonna get so sick of hearing it. Somebody should like keep a counter how many times they say Ascension. Wait, was that not an intercept? It totally was, right? You gonna throw that? Thanks, man. What? I was in range of that. That's fine, though. Gives me all my feats anyways. Hope there's an event attached. Dude, it's been so dry in this game. I don't know why they thought they could stick the poker mode on us for 3 weeks and we'd be satisfied. That's so not good, man. You can't just only do a spending event. You can't do that, man. It's just been so empty. What? Abyss? What? Oh my gosh. Good luck with that, Miss. You know, I won't be doing that, but you know, if that's the game you want to play, you know, go ahead. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to buy a lot of toilet paper before the stream, and good luck. Oh my gosh. Man, that is a not only that, but if you think about it in the context of a drinking game. All right. Everyone needs to go to bed. What the crap? That typo is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Auto-correct, dude. Oh my gosh. Man, that's the kind of stuff your NSA agent is supposed to save you from. And can I do this last? Probably not. No. Catastrophic typo. That's definitely a typo of all time. Oh, it's not even on autocorrect. It was actually a mistype. It could still be an autocorrect, Nick. Or like maybe he uses swipe text or something if he's watching on his phone. I've had that happen before. Because usually you're not exactly on the letter. Your device just kind of has to guess what you were intending. Could be that. I forgot I don't need to build my feats anymore. My homie Anti-Venom with the free heals. Clutch. You do swipe, dude. Swipe text is fantastic. I actually, so I had an iPhone back in the day when swipe text first released. So I obviously had to because I was Team Apple. I would bash swipe text. I'd be like, that's stupid. I can type just as fast as I can swipe. And then I switched to Android and I was like, you know what? I'll give swipe text a try. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. Swipe text is actually awesome. I don't know why I like hated it so much. It's so good. Anyway, all that to say, don't knock it till you try it, you know? Hey, this Jabari Panther fight's going pretty good. Didn't even need clairvoyant. Surprised how accurate it is. Yeah, right? I think initially it probably wasn't as accurate as it is now, but now that we have all that training data, the AI knows all your habits. It's shockingly accurate. Now, if we can just figure out how to use swipe text when we get a drop of water on our screens, then we'll be golden. Okay, what is this quest? Tech. Okay. And then, wait, who is the boss? I'm the boss. Escalating prowess. So she just gets a bunch of... I'll probably use... Let's see. Jack-o'-lantern, Yondu. Use Ultron. Who else? War Machine. I think we'll be okay with these three, but... Yeah. No, we're gonna stick with those three, and then... As for Storm, we'll bring Count, and then we'll bring Spider-Ham. I hate that guy, man. No, I don't. I love Spider-Ham. I can't let that, like, my opinion on Spider-Ham be colored by my alt account. That's not fair. Swipe text sucks? Smear's an iPhone user. That's the only explanation. Only explanation, man. The only thing that makes sense. You have to be, because if you're an Android user, that means you've had experience with it and you just know it's fantastic. Yes, keep throwing the special one, you fool. I will say I almost never miss my iPhone. I like him so much I hate him. Yeah, it's like the horseshoe. I've gone so far, I actually have gone in reverse. You have an iPhone and yours is great? Yeah, I don't know. I know it was like... It was kind of mediocre back when they had custom keyboards first added. I would imagine it's much smoother and a much more clean experience now, though. So I don't know. Is it native now? Or do you still have to add like a third-party keyboard for swipe text on iPhones? Because I know it was not native to begin with. If somebody could answer that, that would be splendid. Dude, Yondu is such a good champion. Smear's a generational hater. It's native? Okay. I mean, that would make sense. It's been in the ecosystem a long time. I mean, you can type super fast, sure, but like, I just think swipe is faster. Because then you only need one thumb to type an entire word. And like, yeah, you can type on a keyboard with one thumb, but occasionally they might run into each other and you just don't have that problem with swipe. I don't know. It would be an interesting thing to pit a swipe texter against a regular tap typer and see which one was faster and more accurate. Well, thank you, Samir. I'm glad you've turned over a new leaf. You're no longer jaded by your inability to to get Kushala. I'm just going to keep using Yondu. Mix in swipes occasionally. Once in a while, like if I'm just doing a quick response, I don't know. Like sometimes I will type words fully out. If it's a name of something, usually it's more worth it to just type. Swipe will sometimes get it, but sometimes it struggles with names, especially if it's a name that's like not already in your phone. So I could get it from that regard. I think since I've had a smartphone before Swipe existed on it, I'm very quick at both. So I'll use them interchangeably, but I do lean towards Swipe, I think. Yeah, Madeline Pryor looks really awesome design-wise. You know what? Let's use Ultron for funsies. Yeah, Samir, that actually is crazy. I thought you would have had that on lock like instantly. I was just assumed you were like saving rank up mats in case you ever got her. I don't even know how to use Ultron. I know heavies will double his bleed or degen. Outside of that, I don't really know his kit. Special one is Cauterize, but I don't know that you ever actually want to use that. I think your special 2 has a chance to stun. I don't really know. Whatever, dude. He works. It's been dry on Catalyst because the game has been dry on content. That's interesting, Abyss. I didn't notice that. To be fair, I didn't really analyze it too much. I just like to wait for the full reveal, you know? All right, I'm going to sacrifice Spider-Ham to the wolves because he does not deserve life. I'm just kidding. I could never. I mean, I could. I should save up for a special 2, I think. Man, glancing is such a fun mechanic. Oh, fantastic. That's going to be unblockable, right? That's going to kill me. Oh, never mind. What? Dude, we had like no porker poppers there. I do find it kind of interesting. Storm Pyramid X and Jabari were bosses this month, and they're both in the Ascension pool. And they're both getting buffed. I wonder if they did that intentionally. I'm trying to think of the other bosses now. Maybe that was a theme. Maybe it was just coincidence. It's a small teaser for the live stream on Friday, Sheep. It's what they put out every time they have a new champion. Just like 5 seconds of gameplay. It's not much. Yeah, glancing is by far my least favorite as well, Samir. Well, it's definitely up there. I don't know that it's my least favorite or not. Because it's just, there's not really champions that get around it. I mean, there's Beta Ray Bill, but not very well. Yeah, no, Ultron and Annihilus aren't in the launch pool, so maybe it was just coincidence. Just coincidence. Or maybe they were going to be and they went back on it. Maybe we'll get Ultron and Annihilus in the future. All right, let's see. What do I want to do here? Do I rank up? I rank up Mr. Knight. No, I think I want to rank up Claire. I'm going to start getting Mystic Cat. Okay. 63% of people aren't even trying to get gold pool in my poll. You can go ahead, Biss, if you want. Or link it in the Discord. That might be better. Then everyone can see it. I think, Sheep, you're in the Discord, aren't you? Yeah, it could be foreshadowing for sure. All right, guys. I'm tired. It has been one heck of a stream. Taking it out of me quite a bit. Getting the pig again. Oh, it's already in the Discord. Oh, okay. Then yeah, you can link it here. I think you can if you're a mod. If not, then if you just okay, then if it's on the Discord, you can just go there. So anyway, yeah, it's been quite the day. Thank you guys for dropping by. Shout out to Winford Bradford Rutherford 911 for the $2 dono. You, sir, are today's big deal. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate you very much. Thank you guys for dropping by the stream. Congrats, Samir, on your Kushala. Hope you enjoy. And good luck on your Necropolis run potentially as well. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. As always, have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully we can